Taking action and going out and pursuing buying your first piece of real estate is very scary and hard to do. Today's video is going to teach you step by step how you go about buying a condo here in 2020. I'm Andy Cassidy with Cassidy and Associates Real Estate. Now let's get into this video. Alright, the first step in the process is understanding what you can afford and what your budget is. Now this will affect a lot in your condo. This will affect the amount of bedrooms, bathrooms, estimated square feet, and a lot of other factors. Now it's important you don't over leverage yourself and spend too much on the condo and then you're struggling to make your payment each month. If you are paying too much for your condo, this will take away from your ability to save or invest into other assets, or if an emergency comes up, it'll be hard for you to gather enough cash to address that emergency because you'll be forced to pay a hefty mortgage that is a lot for you each month. Fortunately, with the condo, it is easier to save money compared to a single family residence. The reason for this being that maintenance typically is not as much, as you don't have to take care of roof, landscaping, or other factors that you typically would in a single family residence. Another way to save money is through the amenities. Typically with the homeowners association dues, there will be a section set aside for the pool, gym, or other amenities. Whereas if you had your own place, such as a single family residence, a duplex, or so on, and you wanted an amenity such as a pool, it would be on you to come up with the total cost and maintenance of this pool. Wrapping up the first part, remember it's important to keep track of your budget. Don't overextend yourself and your money. Keep your budget nice and tight, as this will help you throughout your home buying process, and it will help in the future with your investing in finances. Now that you have your budget in track, you have a general idea of what you can afford and what's reasonable for you. Now it's time to know what you want in your home and where you want to live. Now this will be things such as your bedrooms, your bathrooms, your location, how many parking spaces you want, and so much more. Now you want to narrow this down, as it will help you out in your search, and it will also help your real estate agent finding the perfect condo for you. Knowing what you want and how you want it will make you more confident throughout the process, and it will alleviate you from having buyer's remorse, which is something that nobody wants. And what buyer's remorse is once you finish closing escrow on your new home, condo, duplex, whatever, you get this feeling like, I don't know if that's the right purchase. But if you do your diligence up front, know what you want, it will help alleviate buyer's remorse. Now that all your homework is complete, you know your budget, you know what you can afford, you know what you want in your condo, you know where you want your location to be at, it's time to go out and find your real estate agent. Your agent should be someone that is familiar with the location you want, has success, experience, and knowledge. Your agent should be someone that you look forward to working with and trust. If you're here in San Diego, I recommend going with any agent from the Cassidy and Associates Real Estate team. They all have experience, and we have been closing successfully during this COVID-19 environment, and we're up to code with the proper protocol and regulations that need to be taken during this pandemic. Assuming now that you've done your research, you've picked out your real estate agent, using their tools and resources and using tools available to you, you both should be looking for your ideal condo. And while this is going on, you want to be talking to your lender to get pre-approved for a loan. If you do not know any lenders or you're having trouble find one, talk to your real estate agent. They should have a couple of referrals that they can give to you. Most people that buy real estate are not able to pay all cash. So once you find your lender, make sure you talk to them about different programs that are available to you. Two commonly used programs for first-time home buyers are a VA loan, and if you qualify for this loan, you may not even have to put anything as your down payment. And a second program for first-time home buyers is an FHA loan. Now, if you qualify for this, you may only have to put 3.5% down. But once again, I cannot guarantee anything. Talk to your agent, talk to your CPA, talk to your attorney, and figure out what works best for you in your financial situation. Now that you have been pre-approved for a loan and you and your agent are searching for your dream condo, you may be asking what happens next. So next, once you and your agent find the perfect condo for you, your agent will submit an offer on your behalf to the seller's agent. In the purchase agreement that will be signed by you and forwarded by your agent to the seller's agent, this will cover all the rules, regulations, and terms of the agreement. This purchase agreement, in a sense, will be a roadmap for how your transaction goes and deadlines for the items that need to happen. Now, as a buyer, some highlights that you may be interested in are what the purchase price will be, and also it contains the length of escrow. Once you or the seller have come to an agreement, whether that be in the purchase agreement, counteroffer, or counteroffers after that, you guys will enter escrow. Escrow is a neutral third party that will collect all the funds and documentation throughout the transaction. So in escrow, the buyers and sellers will have to submit to escrow all the disclosures that they have filled out. Also physical inspections, termite inspections, agent's visual inspection, disclosure, appraisals, and so much more will be done during escrow and submitted to escrow. During this escrow time, this is when you want a successful and knowledgeable real estate agent. If there are any red flags or problems that arise during the escrow period, you want someone that has experience and who has dealt with this sort of issue before. You don't want to get someone brand new that's just coming out of school or just recently within the few months gotten their real estate license. Escrows here in San Diego can typically last between 21 and 30 days, but definitely can go shorter or longer. For example, I have an escrow closing in 15 days. So as you can see, that's shorter than your typical 21 to 30 day period. In the transaction about your condo, once escrow has received all they need, escrow closes successfully, and everything needed to be done is finalized, you're ready to move into your condo. You should congratulate yourself on owning a piece of real estate. A lot has to fall in line for this to happen. Just a few examples are good credit, verifiable income, seasoned money in your account, and so much more. You should really acknowledge this and be proud of yourself. Make sure to go ahead and consult your CPA and your financial team before you take any financial action. Drop in the comments any questions you may have. I will be answering them. Drop comments on what you want to see in the future, different video ideas. Make sure to like the video. Check out the playlist we have here on the channel, and new videos coming Tuesday and Saturdays.